Welcome to the Back Shack. So 2020 and 2021 have been pretty bad years. We've had a heck of a hard time dealing with lockdowns and everything to do with the pandemic and COVID. So one thing I decided to do was bring a little bit of brightness into our lives and build a Tiki Bar. So in April, when we were on a lockdown, I ended up building up some plans and coming up with all the materials and doing the construction on this bar. So stay tuned, and I'm going to walk you through the whole build process. I'll show you 3D modeling, the building, and then at the end we'll do a little bit of a tour of the Tiki Bar. The first thing I did was build a 3D model of the bar. I used a free online software called SketchUp. I'll put a link down below to the software and to the model that I made online for you to look at and download. Using SketchUp and Photoshop, I was able to put the model in a picture of my backyard to see how it would work in the space, how big it would be. Then it was ready to break ground, getting lumber, mapping out everything on the ground, starting to dig out the foundation. Once the foundation was dug out, we had to flatten out the area. We used a tamper to tamp everything down. Then when that was done, I was able to lay down a weed control cloth so that we wouldn't have anything grow through there. Then it was gravel screening, tamping that down, getting it nice and flat and level. We had to level everything out. Then it was time to build the deck. We made sure to seal all the ends and then drill and bolt everything down. After the first day, we had our deck done. Then we started to stain everything. Broke for lunch, had some nice nachos. And for joining it, I used a lot of pocket holes. So I got a pocket hole jig here and was able to drill out pretty much every 2x4 with the pocket hole jig and connect everything that way. That way it hit a lot of the screws. We used screws on everything rather than nailing anything down. So we had the deck done, we had the back wall done, and we had the first side wall done. So it was time to put everything together. So we started building up from the deck at that point, and it was a little bit shaky, not super sturdy until we got all the other supports and other walls on. So here it is, almost fully built. The structure was nice and solid at this point. Then we built supports for all the bar tops and shelves. I installed the bar tops, so I just used fence board here, but on the front bar I got a really nice piece of pine, a live edge pine piece, and then the side here is just pressure treated lumber. The whole thing was pressure treated lumber and then stained as well. You can see on the top I found some thatch at a place locally that supplies thatch and bamboo, and the main structure was done. So I wanted to clad the front in bamboo, so I took this bamboo fencing, and you can see it's all wired together here. So I had to pull out some of the wires and then trim it and then stain it. So I ended up with pieces of bamboo then that I could put on the front. So you see it gives it a lot more character on the front, having the bamboo and the thatch kind of matching together. I was able to install a bar fridge. So I got a nice branded Corona bar fridge, and it just fit perfect with the whole idea of the outdoor kind of tropical tiki bar and that kind of vibe. And the first thing I needed to do was to get some Corona in there. I built up everything in the early spring, and it ended up snowing after I had everything almost perfectly done. So it was a good test to see if it was going to stand up to the weather. The roof was watertight, it held the weight of the snow, so I think it's going to last through the upcoming winter. When the snow melted, I got some tropical plants and a fake palm tree. My son named the bar the Back Shack, so I used my other son's wood burning kit to create a sign. So once the sign was done, it was time to get all the decorations for the inside of the bar. So I went on Amazon actually and found tiki masks and little signage to make it look Polynesian, a rack at the back there that you can see holds some bottles of liquor. I had some decorations from some of our trips as well, and I installed a TV. So my idea here was to have beach scenes playing so we have a nice tropical vibe inside the bar, as well as playing surfing movies and that type of thing to give us a real vacation tropical feel. I realized having a bar meant that we'd need to use a lot of ice, so I found an ice maker on Amazon, installed that on top of the bar fridge, and they were ready to go then for cold drinks and ice. When the bar was fully done, I did a little bit of landscaping on the side. On this side here, I installed a platform or a set of stones for people to stand beside the bar. And over at the other side, at the entrance, I placed some more stones and river rocks as a good place to enter the bar. So we had a bar that was complete. So the bar was fully done. So I next went online and started looking up recipes for tiki drinks and different cocktails to enjoy throughout the summer. So if you like that kind of thing, come back to the channel. I'm going to have more videos on how to make these type of cocktails. So now enjoy a tour of the bar, both in the daytime and nighttime.
You're still with me all the time. Oh, how long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met, so that I don't have to try to forget you. Drifting away, I am drifting away. you're still with me all the time. How long will I have to wait? How long have we been too late? Now I wish that we never met.
I hope you enjoyed the Tiki Bar build video, and if you did, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos on outdoor cooking, eating, and making cocktails. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next video.